Have you ever had that gut feeling that turned out to be right? Or felt butterflies in your stomach before an important event? What if I told you these sensations aren't just figures of speech, but real, scientifically proven phenomena governed by what scientists call your second brain? Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating systems in your body. I know that I'm saying it about all systems, but this system is really unique. And its name is Enteric Nervous System. What you learn today might completely transform how you think about your digestive issues and why treating them goes far beyond just taking digestive enzymes or probiotics. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Shura Babayan. As a holistic and integrative medicine doctor, I'm passionate about helping people who've been struggling with complex health issues find answers they haven't found elsewhere. My approach is simple but powerful. Connect the dots, find the root cause, restore your health. On this channel, I share insights that combine modern functional medicine with traditional Chinese medicine wisdom to help you understand what's really happening in your body and support you on your path to vibrant health. Before we dive into the ENS itself, let's talk about what I like to call the information superhighway between your gut and brain, the vagus nerve. This remarkable nerve originates at the base of your brain, in the brain stem, and there is something interesting. 90% of the signals along this nerve actually travel from your gut to your brain, not the other way around. The vagus nerve gets its name from the Latin word for wanderer, because it literally wanders through your body, connecting your brain to almost every major organ except the adrenals. It's like your body's master coordinator, regulating crucial functions, including your heart rate and breathing, the entire process of digestion, your body's natural inflammation control, your mood and emotional well-being, the muscles you use for swallowing and speaking, sensations in your throat, heart, lungs, and belly, even sense of taste. When it comes to digestion specifically, your vagus nerve is incredibly busy. It triggers the release of digestive enzymes, controls how quickly food moves through your stomach, coordinates the movement of your intestines, helps maintain your gut barrier, preventing leaky gut, tells your brain when you are full. Think of it as a conductor of a very complex orchestra. When it's working well, everything plays in perfect harmony. But here's the thing, stress can seriously disrupt this conductor's ability to do its job. Now, let's dive deeper into this remarkable system called the enteric nervous system. The structure of your ENS is complex. It consists of two main layers in your intestinal wall, the myenteric plexus and the submucosal plexus. These layers aren't just passive tissue. They actively control your muscle movements and produce an impressive array of substances, including neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, acetylcholine, neuropeptides, nitric oxide. Here's something important. Your gut actually produces more neurotransmitters than your brain. And I talked in other video about it. You can watch this video in my channel. Now the link will be in the description. These chemical messengers don't just work locally, they can have effects throughout your entire body. For example, 90% of your body's serotonin is produced right here in your digestive system, where it helps regulate peristaltis, gut movement, smooth muscle contraction, mucosal secretions, and even your mood. Think about all the sensations you experience with food: taste, texture, smell, the feel on your tongue. All these require sophisticated nerve networks. And if you ever had a stomach cramp, gas, pain, or even toothache, you've experienced firsthand just how richly innervated your digestive system is with pain, receptors, and nerves. Your gut and brain are in the constant conversation, and it's not just a one-way street. When your behavior or mood changes, your brain sends signals that can actually alter your gut bacteria, potentially leading to low-grade inflammation, digestive distress, changes in gut function. And the reverse is equally true. If your gut bacteria are out of balance, what we call dysbiosis, it can significantly affect your behavior, mood, mental clarity, overall well-being. We discussed it in previous videos that gut bacteria can communicate with your brain through the vagus nerve, which acts as a primary pathway for signals to travel between the gut and the central nervous system, allowing for a gut-brain axis, where the microbes in your gut can influence your mood, behavior, and overall health. The research connecting gut health and mental health is absolutely fascinating, and the numbers really tell the story. Let me share some eye-opening findings. Studies have shown that 70 to 90% of people with IBS also experience some type of mood or anxiety disorder, including major depression, panic disorder, even I cannot pronounce this, schizophrenia in some cases. And they are also more likely to experience migraines and fibromyalgia. When we look at other conditions, the pattern continues. For instance, about 2/3 of children and adults on the autism spectrum have GI dysfunction. People with leaky gut often experience depression, fatigue, confusion, and poor memory. A 2009 study of 72 people with celiac disease found that 28 suffered from migraines, 35% had a history of psychiatric diseases, and 20% had carpal tunnel syndrome, 35% experienced deep sensory loss. The National Institutes of Health 2004 consensus statement even lists several neurological and mental health conditions associated with celiac disease, including anxiety and depression, epilepsy, ataxia, migraines. What I find fascinating is how Chinese medicine recognized this intricate gut-brain connection thousands of years ago. They had an incredibly sophisticated understanding of this relationship through what they call the middle jiao, essentially your digestive system, and its connection to the heart system, which houses the Shen, mind and emotions. One of the most profound insights from Chinese medicine is their recognition of how mental and digestive functions directly influence each other. They observed that overthinking, excessive worrying, and being too pensive can actually deplete your digestive energy, what we call spleen qi. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how your digestion gets worse during periods of stress or when you are overwhelmed with worry? That's this principle in action. But here's where it gets really interesting. This relationship works both ways. If someone comes to me with symptoms of overthinking, constant worry, or mental rumination, in Chinese medicine, this might actually be pointing us toward underlying digestive system imbalance. It's a perfect example of how our mental and physical health are inseparable. Your nervous system, like everything in your body, needs balance to function properly. Think of it like a seesaw. On one side, you have your sympathetic nervous system, your on-the-go mode that kicks in when you're busy or stressed. On the other side is your parasympathetic nervous system, your chill-out mode, where the vagus nerve plays a starring role. When you are stressed, maybe eating lunch while driving through traffic or rushing between meetings, your sympathetic nervous system takes over. This literally slows down your digestive secretions and reduces gut movement. In extreme stress situations, it can even shut down digestion completely. Conversely, when you are relaxed, your parasympathetic system kicks in, supporting healthy digestion. Ever noticed how good digestion feels when you are relaxed? Now you know why. What's particularly interesting is that your digestive tract repairs and replaces itself every few days, making it one of the first places to show signs when stress is taking a toll on your body. This is why so many common digestive issues, from ulcers and IBS to IBD and GERD, often respond remarkably well to stress reduction techniques. Now let me share some practical ways to support and strengthen your vagus nerve. In my clinic, I recommend what I call the vagal tone toolkit. There are physical practices, deep, slow breathing exercises, particularly extending your exhale, humming, singing, or playing music, gargling with water vigorously several times a day, gentle exercise like yoga, tai chi, qigong, or strength training, and acupuncture. And there are lifestyle practices: spending time in nature, gardening, meditation or prayer, painting, or other creative activities, taking regular breaks for rest and relaxation. Here's one of my favorite prescriptions that might surprise you. I often recommend to my clients to take 2 hours of rest during daylight hours. I know it sounds like a lot in our busy world, but try it for 3-4 weeks. The results can be truly remarkable for your overall health, particularly your digestive system and digestive function. Here's something that might blow your mind. Your gut bacteria can actually communicate with your brain through the vagus nerve. Recent research has shown that certain beneficial bacteria can send signals that reduce inflammation and improve mood. This is why we often see improvements in anxiety and depression when we work on optimizing gut health. From a functional medicine perspective, this explains why protocols that combine stress management, vagus nerve support, and microbiome optimization often get better results than approaches that target just one of these areas. Now, I know some of you might be thinking about trying various supplements or protocols to support your ENS. While I appreciate your proactive approach, please remember that the ENS is incredibly complex. What works for one person might not work for another, and some interventions could even make things worse if not properly supervised. From a functional medicine perspective, the ENS is a perfect example of why we need to look at the body as an interconnected system. When we see digestive issues, we don't just ask, what did you eat? We also investigate stress levels and emotional health, sleep patterns, environmental toxins, previous traumas, hormone balance, etc. All these factors can influence your ENS function, and understanding this helps to create more effective treatment plans. In future videos, we will explore how stress specifically impacts your ENS, the role of the vagus nerve in gut-brain connection, specific protocols for supporting ENS function, the connection between ENS and autoimmune conditions. If you are fascinated by the ENS and want to understand how it might be affecting your health, I invite you to book a strategy call with me. The link is in the description below. During this call, we can discuss your specific situation and create a personalized plan that takes into account this crucial system. Have you experienced any gut feelings that turned out to be right? Share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you want to learn more about the fascinating connection between your gut and brain, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Remember, your gut is much more than just the digestive system. It's a sophisticated network that influences your entire well-being. Understanding and supporting your ENS could be the key to resolving both physical and emotional health challenges you've been struggling with. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we will dive deeper into the gut-brain connection. Take care.